I have been absolutely hooked on the brand new Battlefield 4 night map, the Zavod Graveyard Shift. It has been a load of fun, whether I've been playing as infantry in the tank, jumping in the transport helicopter and flying around the place, or playing in the LAV, and that's what this video is all about. In the LAV at the minute, I'm running the majority of the time with a canister shell and the tow missile. That gives me a good balance between demolishing infantry and then having some chance of taking out an enemy tank or an enemy helicopter, as you saw in the beginning of the video, or the other LAV on the map. The reason I love playing the LAV in this map is because finally it can dominate. It's never really had that potential in all of the other game modes, but now with the thermal vision and the canister shell, especially on a hardcore game mode, you can destroy enemies before they even get a chance of firing an RPG on you. And with the LAV being slightly weaker than other armour, you're going to find yourself staying alive for a lot longer than you would if you were running just in a normal game mode. As you can see at the minute, I am spending a lot of time capping the annoying echo flag playing for the Chinese side, but it's awesome because you're going to pick up so many kills with this canister shell as long as you're aware of your surroundings, and running with the thermal vision pretty much always on and using the speed of the LAV, you can just demolish. And trust me, this is such a good way of playing this map. I don't know if you've noticed, but with the introduction of the night map, a lot of tankers and a lot of people who enjoy playing in the tank have racked up some serious kill streaks just because of the way the thermal optics aid you, and it's almost like having night vision, and that's something that soldiers don't benefit from. They have to aim down sight before they can benefit from the effects of a thermal vision or an IRNV scope. So for anyone who hasn't really played in the BTR or LAV or even in some of the tanks, I would definitely recommend jumping in them and giving them a go. And if you jump on a hardcore game mode as well, you are really going to benefit from the canister shell, and the gunner also turns into an absolute god. And I'm making another video on that as well, just showing you the places that you can look and should be looking when you're playing this map, just to guarantee that you stay alive for longer and pull off some nice kill streaks. And that's something that I really do like about hardcore game modes, and I haven't really played too much hardcore before, but if you are quite tactically sound and you know where you're going, you know the map, you know where enemies are going to spawn, and if you have a gunner or another tank backing you up, playing a hardcore game mode is really, really good fun. You can get some serious kill streaks, and it's a lot easier to dominate on the map, especially using the loadouts I use, with using thermal camo and the thermal optics alongside a good infantry primary, and then maybe going for something that's a little more hard hitting for your secondary. A couple of tips for using the LAV on the night map would be to definitely run with the canister shell and just try and understand the way that the shell doesn't really drop, and just bear in mind that you don't have that much ammo before you have to reload, and it's not as effective against any other armor than the 25mm. So if you're playing aggressive, it might not be the best thing to go for, but if you are playing as purely an infantry fighting vehicle, which is what these are based to be, you'll find yourself becoming a lot more effective running the canisters than you would with running a 25mm or whatever else they have on offer. Also, making use of the LAV speed, try and prevent yourself from being static when you're playing on this game, especially on this night map, because the LAVs are really, really fast. So if you're smart about where you position yourself, you never have to engage an enemy tank. There should be no reason for you to go head on and fight another tank. There's no point in doing it anyway, because LAVs are weak. They can take critical hits really easily, even if you are using the reactive armor, which in my opinion isn't ideal to be using. Especially if you're running a hardcore game mode, it's really, really difficult to keep your LAV alive if you overextend yourself. If you jump out, you don't regen health at all, and your LAV won't regen if you back off, so you need to make sure you either have a gunner who can rep you, or you're never taking too much damage. I hope you did enjoy this video, just a small little update on what I've been doing and just showing off some of the night map features and the benefits of running in the LAV. If you did enjoy, leave a like. There'll be plenty more videos on the night map coming up in the next week, and I'll see you guys in the next video.